did my nails yesterday, so I feel much more like myself and very excited to try and get back into creating some more ASMR. Some family is awake. Silo's freaking out. I don't know what's going on, but I have this new Southern Pecan coffee by Green Mountain that is so incredibly good. I don't know how I'm gonna have just one cup. And I made me a cheesy tortilla with, I don't know if it was turkey or chicken meat. I kind of toasted the bottoms, so maybe they'll give a really nice crunch. And I have some mango peach salsa. First, let's snap my family. Morning ASMR. I know my oldest hates when people do this. They send one picture to everybody, but I don't care. It's convenient. And I'm the one to start the morning snap, so I get to do that. Okay. I'm gonna start with this piece right here because when I was taking the picture for the thumbnail, I spilled because this little salsa cup is very full, so it already is kind of soaked in it. Oh. Wow. Either I'm in a good mood or that tasted like vacation. Like it almost brought tears to my eyes. I must be like really good today. I'm feeling good today. Which is weird because we have not been feeling good at all. Okay, nice. It's a really cute filter. I don't know if I saved it in my favorites. While she's finishing up in the bathroom, I will save the dotted bow Snapchat filter. It's so cute. That one's cute too. I basically save like all the Snapchat filters that are like the kitty cats or the bears with the ears. They're so adorable. what you add to it. That was pretty naive thinking, I bet, because after tasting this, all I have in it is stevia and half and half. So I think a good coffee starts with a good coffee. Wow, what a concept. That was not me, that was the chair. The arm of the chair is squeaky. Wow. I'm gonna have to make this for my family. So good. So good. This salsa is so runny though. Like it has chunks in it, but the base is just watery, so that's tricky. When I took that last bite, I had deja vu about deja vu about deja vu about deja vu about deja vu. I started to believe that that was a DID thing. Because this might be a little bit of a rabbit hole if I can even explain it, but with DID you can have fake memories. You can have lack of memories. So if you have deja vu because you don't remember doing something that you really did, or having deja vu because you think you did something that you didn't. I don't even know if I made any sense, but I remember I used to do TikTok when I was first discovering that we had DID. And we started to get a really good following. And I can't log back into that account, unfortunately. I don't know. Anyway, and I remember listing like the symptoms that I found personally for myself with DID, and people were like, yeah, the deja vu thing, like, I can relate to that. I also have this. That's the thing, is I don't know if it's a memory or a dream. Because it started out as a memory. And then it's almost like it became a dream to the point where I don't know if it was ever real. And it takes place at my grandma and grandpa's house. was almost always a safe place for me. My grandma only got mad at me like once that I remember, and I deserved it. They had company over, and I was kind of being a brat trying to get attention, and I was being loud. But this dream memory that I have, it starts out at their house, maybe kind of specifically near my grandparents' bedroom. I remember their bed, it was tall, you know, I was so little that their bed was so tall. And then the next part of it, we're at this like giant shopping center or something. And that's the part where I don't know if it's a memory or a dream, because I don't know where we would have been. Their town was tiny, so it wouldn't have been in their town. And I don't think it would have been in our town, because we don't have crazy big shopping centers. Although, kids' perspective, it could have looked big. Life is wild. Who the hell ate all of these? I'm halfway done already. Okay, I swear I've been fronting the whole time, but like, this happens all the time and it confuses me because I know I have memory issues. But like, within an activity, one activity that you're sitting down doing, like this, and halfway through you go, I don't remember doing, like, how did I get this far? That is definitely a DID thing, but it's weird, I don't understand it because we haven't changed who's fronting that we know of. So why can't we remember this singular activity? Good thing I'm recording it. I mean, I don't doubt that we've sat and ate these, because obviously what else would have happened, but... Rabbit hole. This is starting to cool off. Good morning. I need to like put my coffee in like a travel mug because it cools off really fast, and I prefer hot coffee. I know the newer generations love their iced coffee. I got one of those pieces. Like, you know when poultry tastes like poultry? Like 99.9% of the time when you're making poultry, you want it to taste like whatever you're putting on it. You don't want to actually taste the bird. And sometimes you still taste the bird. Yuck. Like I said, very watery salsa, which is a bummer because I want these mango and tomato pieces. I got one. Seriously. relationship with food. I've only known about it for the past few years. When normal people eat food, their body then converts that energy, or the food, into the energy that they need. And whatever, they don't use gets stored. My body, however, within, it varies. But Google will say it can take up to 2 hours. No way. And it's always so much faster for us. And it also depends on what we're eating and how much we're eating. Basically, like, carbs and sugars can make it worse sometimes. But instead of using the energy from the food, our body stores it, which can lead us feeling very tired after we eat. It can lead us feeling very hungry, like 20 to 30 minutes after eating, like we haven't eaten all day. Ooh, that was a nice bite. Nice flavor of cheese. I've been on so many different diets trying to feel better. And I think the best diet that I ever was on was the AIP paleo diet. It was basically meat, vegetables, a little bit of fruit. Because I don't think you can even have dairy on that. I was like at my happy weight, and I think I felt physically pretty good. But it's such a hard diet to stick to. My hubby tried so hard to make me a birthday cake. So sweet of him. He even got some dehydrated raspberries from my dad to try and make me this fruit cake. Didn't work out, unfortunately. But with this weird relationship with food, that diet was probably the best for us. It's just really hard to maintain. Oh. I definitely need to start putting my coffee in a mug, travel mug, to keep it warmer. Because this is only a 20-minute video. I suppose it was brewed longer ago than that, but still. How long does it take normal people to drink coffee? Last one. We learned that my oldest has this weird relationship with food as well. point where she was calling home. Like she was in the nurse's office. We took her to the doctor, and he concluded that it was an anxiety attack. And at the time it made sense, because looking back, I was like, I would get these attacks too. And I didn't know what they were. I didn't connect them to this relationship with the food. So that was her diagnosis, was anxiety. And she's like, no, I was not anxious. So we started thinking about it. Started connecting some dots and Googled the symptoms of low blood sugar. Check, 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 check. And I went, oh, well, that makes sense, and that explains why I've been through the same thing in the past. Because if your blood sugar drops too low after you're eating, stupid relationship, then you treat yourself like you're a diabetic and you pop in some candy or a really heavy carb. But now that we both know, we know what to do when it happens. It's a little less scary. Still does not feel great at all, but it's the cards that we were dealt, so. Wow, I had no idea I was gonna go down rabbit holes and stuff during this video. That was absolutely delicious, though. Except for that one poultry bite. That was hard to get down. I did not want to spit food out on camera.